Right everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about women and ninja and can women be ninja. But first of all, for my main people out there who follow me all the time, yesterday I put a video up called How Did Samurai Retreat, and nearly none of you watched it, and yet I spent hours with models getting it all out. So go back one video and go and look at it because you've totally missed what is a good video there. Right, can women be ninja? Okie dokie. Can women reverse cars? There's your answer. Right, no, okay, can they be ninja? Right, I have spoke about this on multiple occasions. Let me give you a bit of a roundup. Today we are going to be basically, I want you to look at possibly getting this book, which is In Search of the Ninja by me, Anthony Cummins. And if you go to page 155, there's a debate on the female ninja. So it's all there anyway. So do get yourself a copy of this, In Search of the Ninja by me. Now, first step is, but I'm going to take it a little bit deeper. Right, the first thing you have to do is think of the word ninja. What do we mean? But of course, historically, we're meaning shinobi no mono. So can women be shinobi no mono? Now, the problem with this is that it's contracted to the word shinobi. And shinobi means anyone who infiltrates. Now, so you can't automatically say if it's a spy, then it's a ninja, okay? You've got to dismantle it in your own mind first. That's the problem. So if we've got examples of shrine maidens going around doing spying and espionage, but the question is are they shinobi in the eyes of ancient Japanese, and are they shinobi in the eyes of what we consider ninja, if you like? Some of those old stories, by the way, might not be true. I've heard some of them, especially the shrine maidens, might be a little bit over blustered legends, but stick with it for a minute. So basically, we've got the idea that if somebody's doing espionage, they can be a kanja, they can be shinobi no mono, they can be hidden yokome, hidden observers. There's all that to deal with. So what we mean is, can a woman, or has ever a woman been a ninja associated with ninjutsu, shinobi no mono, shinobi no jutsu? Is that true? Now, there's actually only two pieces of evidence for this so far. Two pieces. The first one is there's an Iga and Kokoryu scroll where in the lineage or within the explanation of the school's history, there's a female name. That's it. That's all we have. That female possibly even took over the school, but then passed it on to another master. This I've got to follow up on. See if there's any issues with this. See if there's a reason why that's not a female, if it's just a different name. But on the surface, it absolutely looks like one female took over a shinobi school. So it implies, the implication there is other females were shinobi. But there is no other evidence for them that way. Now, the first thing you're going to jump to, second point, and the first thing you're going to jump to is Kunoichi. Kunoichi, okay? Or Kunoichi no jutsu is the skill of using kunoichi. Now, the first thing you should realize is that kunoichi is a female ninja only because we say it's a female ninja, really. Actually, the only place this comes from is the Book of Ninja, the Bansen Shukai. I'm going to show you in a minute. Now, the only place kunoichi comes from is this. I think I've seen it in one of the manual, but it appears to be a copy of this because this was copied about, and I think it's extracted from this. But kunoichi starts here. And do not jump to the conclusion of saying kunoichi are female ninja. There is a big mistake with this. So, first of all, the way they are discussed in the Bansen Shukai is horrific. They're considered stupid. They're considered useless. You can basically shag them about, like you just send them off to the law to get shagged, or your targets, or use them for sex. And then Fujibayashi Yasutake even says they're not really brainy enough to do anything. Now, this obviously reflects his life as a medieval Japanese warrior, who is probably an older man, who's not that happy with women. Do you know what I mean? So, what you must never do is just automatically connect kunoichi with shinobi no mono. They don't go together that easily. Kunoichi is found in a shinobi no mono text, a shinobi no jutsu text. But in the text, it talks about how women can be used as sex objects, how they are stupid and simpletons, and that they can basically be given a few commands and then they do the job. And all they actually do is act as housemaids in a house who sleep with the master and who'll open the door. So if you consider basically a stupid woman who can only open doors because she's not intelligent enough to do anything, and basically get nailed on the weekend and make sure the guy, the lord of the house or the master of the house, is not really paying attention or getting in his good books, then yeah, it's a Shinobi no Mono. But if you're thinking of Shinobi no Mono meaning highly trained, skilled, going in, creeping, then a Kunoichi is not that. Stop using the word Kunoichi for Shinobi no Mono. There just isn't a word for female Shinobi no Mono. Only the word Kunoichi only represents that. Now, not only that, it leads us on to something else. Not only does Fujibayashi say they're stupid, you can't teach them anything, and that they should basically just have sex. Sorry, let me get this right. He wrote something else, which is that bad that it's crossed out. Here's the original Bansen Shukai, and we do work from the original text. Here's the original Bansen Shukai. This is a facsimile, and this is, you can see here, hold on. The basic Kunoichi no Jutsu no Koto. So basically, the ways or ideas, the things about the skills of Kunoichi. Now, actually, everybody does the that ku, but actually, it's written down with this. So Kunoichi like that. So it's a little bit different in the book. It's difficult to explain. But basically, not only does he write about it, he's blanked somebody afterwards has blanked out what he said about them. It's that bad, or it's a secret, or there's something else. But basically, it's considered that this is blanked out. My only issue here is that if it's blanked out, why are some of them white? But it's assumed that whoever copied this out circled them and probably didn't fill them in. We don't know. But this implies some great stuff, guys. This implies some great stuff. So, for the translation of the Book of Ninja, we used all the different versions we could find, except one, which we found afterwards, which was a shame because it had more information. And even I've got a version with Kuden in it, so annoyingly. But every single version to date, pass this around the ninja community, every single version to date has the blacked out bits of Kunoichi, okay? What does that mean? It means at some point somebody's blacked this out, which means the original probably didn't have this, and that whoever's copying it out, most likely this version which went to the, or a similar version, from this family, went to the shogunate to try and get a job. And what it means is that somewhere along the line, somebody blacked it out. So there is a copy somewhere, unless it's destroyed, where actually, if you put it up to the light, you'll be able to see those kanji blacked out behind it. But every other copy after this has not done the kanji and then blacked them out. They have literally just wrote black circle, because they don't know what was there originally. So I'm calling this the Kunoichi version. Basically, if you find the black dots on the Kunoichi version, that's what you've got. You've got this, let me explain, it's quite difficult to explain. So, it's a parent. The original Bansen Shukai is lost. Fact, gone. The parent one, written by the hands of Fujibayashi Hatsutake, with the original Kunoichi sentence in, is gone. Destroyed in World War II, burned, gone rotten, nobody knows, it's gone. But people have transcribed it, multiple versions, and then that's gone. And then from those versions, people have transcribed more. But of all the versions that were transcribed, to the ones I have seen, all of them are the Kunoichi transcription, okay? The blacked out bit. That doesn't mean that all the ones remaining are, because there are some I've not seen. I know where they are, but I've not seen them yet. I can't get to see them. So if we did, we'd be able to work out what is behind that. So, quick roundup. If you're going to say, are there female ninja? Historically, we have one piece of evidence that says, yes, they did. It's not been fully checked yet. I actually have the document, but it would take a long time to check, and it's very low on the list of things to do. But we do have it, and taking that on faith, it says what it says. A woman took over a school. Number two, we have the word Kunoichi, which is not considered a shinobi in what you expect a shinobi. It might be considered shinobi in old Japan, meaning an infiltrator, but shinobi in old Japan didn't mean the greatest ninja on the planet with, scarf going and shirt. Didn't mean that. It just meant somebody going into the house, somebody being hired to do a job. And the levels of shinobi no mono were jonin, chunin, genin. So many people could be shinobi no mono. Are you a good shinobi no mono? Is up here. Now, Kunoichi are considered as shinobi of the lowest level. Stupid, you know, can't be used very well, blah, blah, blah. So are they ninja? Are they not? Just make sure you change your perception of what ninja is. And third wise, the fact that that is blacked out means that we know that we only have one thread of the Bansen Shukai. We have the complete Bansen Shukai mainly, but basically, why is that bit blacked out and who blacked it out and why do we only have transcriptions from this one bit? Did Fujibayashi originally black it out? Did his student originally black it out? Then all came out. It must have been an early blackout for every single version to be blacked out. Okay, that is the problem. Now I need to check everything again. You know, I need to go to Japan. I need the cash to get over to Japan and go check all this stuff, which costs a lot of money and sometimes results in nothing or a sentence is changed. That's it. So, you know, we'll have to wait for those days to come. Right, guys, don't forget, get yourself a copy of Book of Ninja, and don't forget to get a copy of In Search of the Ninja. Sorry, you get it, In Search of the Ninja. Both of those get you on a good way to a good way to understanding the ancient arts of Japan, espionage and things like that. And if you are one of my regular followers, why on earth did you miss yesterday's video? How did Samurai retreat? Because we had the models out, we had above bird's eye shots of everything. It took me hours to do and nobody watched it. So go and have a look, guys. See you later.